Hey friends, Michael Warren here from Essential Guitar Lessons, and let's learn how to play Them Bones on Guitar by Alice in Chains. This is an awesome heavy song for beginners in drop D flat tuning, which I'll show you in a minute. Now we'll start with all the rhythm parts and then we'll have a look at the solo at the end. Don't forget, if you like this lesson, to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Songs and lessons uploaded weekly. Having any problems with this song, leave a comment and let me know how you go with this one. So let's get into it. Let's start with the tuning first. So for our tuning, our top E string we're going to tune to D flat, and then our A string just A flat, D string D flat, G string G flat, and then our B string just B flat, and our E string E flat. So all the strings except for the E string are just down a semitone there, and our top string tune that down to D flat. And that's the tuning, so let's get into the song now. So we're going to start with the open E, A and D string, 5th fret on the G string, 6th fret on the B string, play that once, and then we just do the open E, A and D 2 times. Then the 1st fret, E, A and D, do that 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2nd fret, E, A and D, do that 3 times, 1, 2, 3. And then the 3rd fret, just do that once, E, A and D again, and then go back to the open E, A and D and do that 2 times. And we're going to play that through 3 times for our intro, and then the 4th one's going to change a little bit after that. So let's do that slowly now. Let's jump into that up to speed. We do this 3 times there. And then the 4th time we're going to play it through exactly the same. 2 times on the open, 4 times on the 1, on the 2, 3 times. And then just on the 3rd fret, play that once and stop, and that's our intro, and we do that the 4th time. So let me play the intro up to speed for you now. It's not too hard. And that's our intro there, and every time we do the intro that's going to stay exactly the same. So now let's jump into the verse. So our verse is going to be similar, it's just slower now. So this time we're going to play the open E, A and D string, 2nd fret on the G string and 3rd fret on the B string, so we're playing a D chord there. Then we just play the open E, A and D once, and then the 1st fret E, A and D once, 2nd fret E, A and D once, 3rd fret E, A and D once, and we do that 8 times, and that's our verse. Let's do that slowly first. And let's do that up to speed. That's not too hard once you've got that intro down. And each time we do the verse, that'll be exactly the same. And the first time we do it 8 times there. So let me just play a couple of times on the intro and then into the verse so you can hear how that sounds there. And that's the intro going into the verse. Then from there we have our chorus, and this is pretty easy again. We're going to play the open E, A and D first, and then we come up to the 8th fret E, A and D. We play that 2 times, and then do it another 3, then come back to the 7th fret E, A and D, play it 4 times. Then we're going to have the 9th fret on the D string, slide up to 11, and then play the 9th fret on the G and the 10th fret on the B. So we have. Then we're coming to the 10th fret E, A and D again, and we're going to play that another 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back to the 9th fret, and we're going to do that 6 times still on E, A and D. So 1, 2, and then back to the 8th fret E, A and D and do that 2 times. And that's our chorus. So let me play it through slowly for you. Then we'll do it up to speed. It's not too hard. The only little tricky bit is the little slide up and playing the chord there. So let's try that slowly. And that's our chorus, so let's do that up to speed, and I'll throw in the end of the verse for you so you can hear how that joins together as well. And that's our chorus there, and I threw in just coming from the verse as well. So now I'll do a bit of the intro for you, the verse into the chorus so you can hear how that's going to sound. And from that chorus we go straight back into the intro again. So let me do that for you now. And that's our intro, verse and chorus, and from there it just goes straight back to the intro, and we do that exactly the same. And then the verse again, we do that 8 times, and then back to the chorus we go through that once again as well. Now we have the solo. Now this changes a little bit only the second time through. It's going to be the intro the rest of the time, so we're going to start with the intro. And then after that we're going to play the 5th fret on the E, A and D, then the open E, A and D, 3rd fret E, A and D, 1st fret E, A and D, open E, A and D, then up to the 3rd fret again, slide up to the 5th fret, and then play our 5 on the G and our 6 on the B after the slide up. And then it goes back into the intro again, and we do that another 6 times. So let me play that through for you, it's not too hard. And we just continue that intro there another 6 times. So it's only the second time through that changes a little bit, the timing's a little bit different there. And then from there we just go back to our verse, and then we play our chorus through 3 times, and that's the end of the song. So there's not a lot of parts in there, but it's fun to play. So now let's tackle the solo. start the solo on the 3rd fret on the D string, play that once, and then the 5th fret on the A string, do that 3 times, then back to the 3rd fret D string again, A string, 5th fret 3 times again, then 5th fret on the D string, back to the A string, 5th fret 2 times, then the 6th fret on the D string, and then back to the A string, 5th fret 2 times, and then the D string, 5th fret, 3rd fret, do a little bend, and then back to the A string, palm mute, 5, 3, and then back to 5, and then palm mute the 3rd fret again on the A string, and then on the D string, we're going to slide up to the 5th fret to the 7th fret, and then 5th fret on the G string, 6th fret on the B string. So let me play that first part slowly for you. So let me do that up to speed. When you're doing those 5s on the A string at the start, palm mute those as well. So let's do that up to speed. And then from there we're going to the G string, 12th fret, do a bend and release, and then a bend again. Then we're going to do another bend, 12th fret on the G string, bend and release, pull off to 10. Then play the 12th fret on the D string, and then come back D string, 10, hammer onto 12, pull off to 10. Then on the A string, play the 12th fret, the 10th fret, slide back to the 8th fret, play the 10th fret again, do a bend, and then back to the 8th fret there. So slowly. And then from there we're going to do a little trill on the G string between our 9th and 10th fret. So just hammer on and pull off there. Then play the 13th fret on the B string. And on the B string we have 11, 10, 11, 10. Then on the G string 10, and on the D string 12. Now we're going to do a little run up from there on the A string. We're going to palm mute these as well. 8, 10, 12. On the D string 10, 12. On the G string 9, 10. Then on the B string 10, 11, 10. Then we're going to run up again, B string 10, 11, bend on 13. Then just play 13 all on the B string, 11, 13, 11, 10. Then play the 10 again, play the 11 and do a bend there. So let me play that whole part there for you up to speed so you can hear how that's going to sound. And then from there we're going to the 15th fret on the E string. We're going to do another bend. Then just play the 15, 13, B string 15, back to the E string 13, B string 15 bend, and then just play the 15 again. Then we're going to come up to the 20th fret on the E string, a bend again, then play the 20th fret, 18, 17 on the E, 20 on the B, 17 on the E, do a bend on 20 on the B, then play 20, then 18 on the B, 19 on the G, 18 on the B, 19 on the G. So let me do that part slowly for you now so you can hear how that's going to sound, starting on that bend on our 15. And then from there we're going to do this little blues lick. We're going to play 18, hammer onto 20, back to 18 on the D string. and then just playing 19 on the G string, and we're going to do that 7 times. And that's quite quick there, so 7 times. Then we're going to finish with a bend on the 20th fret on the B string again. Play 20, 18, G string 19, B string 18, G string 19. Then we're coming back to the 12th fret still on the G string. We're going to do a bend and we're going to pick it another 5 times as we're bending up. Then we're going to do another bend on the 12th fret on the G string, bend and release, pull off to 10, play 12 on the D, 10 on the G, back to 12 on the D 2 times, then on the D, 10, hammer onto 12, and then play it another 2 times, and then back to 10, still on the D, and 12 another 2 times there. And you can do a slide down at the end. And that gives you all the parts to the solo. So let's try that now. Up to speed, we'll put the whole thing together. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell, and I'll see you soon.